Hello, and welcome. Welcome to our first official live Learn More About the Treasures of Park Lane on YouTube. I am feeling like we are really getting fancy here because we are kicking off a new series on our very own Treasure Tribe YouTube channel, and you are watching the inaugural Learn More. So I'm excited that you're here. My name is Tish Mefford. I am coming to you this evening from Vermont. I am here at our part-time residence, a home that my husband actually has had in his family for over 50 years. And last fall, so about a year ago, we purchased it from his family so that we could keep the home in the family. It is cold outside. I'm a Texas girl. I'm born and raised in the great state of Texas, spend the majority of our time living in the Dallas area. But I will tell you, I have enjoyed being here this fall, enjoying the changing of the leaves. And I am super excited to be wearing this very cozy turtleneck sweater, which I know I would not be having on if I were home right now. So I hope you guys are doing well. For those that don't know me, I am a senior executive, company vice president with Park Lane. This month, October, I'm actually celebrating my 15th year in the direct selling profession. It's something I'm incredibly proud of. It is not where I thought I would find myself, but I landed into an opportunity 15 years ago this month that changed my life. And I'm going to be sharing more with you about that tonight, as well as sharing with you some things about Park Lane Jewelry. So for those of you that are tuning in, you're likely watching because someone has invited you to learn more about Park Lane. Maybe you have recently hosted a Park Lane party. Maybe you've recently attended a Park Lane party. Maybe you are getting introduced to Park Lane for the first time. And you're like, oh my gosh, the jewelry is gorgeous. How did I not know about this company? Well, we're glad that you're here. I'm honored that you're here. And I will do my best over the next 20, 25 minutes to try and get as many of your questions answered. A little bit about my story. As I mentioned, I entered the direct selling profession 15 years ago. I am a mother of three now young adult children. I am officially an empty nester as of 1 year ago. I have two boys and a daughter, two of which are in college. And as I don't have to tell you, college is incredibly expensive. And I am very grateful for this profession because it is one of the many expenses in our household that I have been able to 100% cover because of my direct selling business. When I turned to the profession 15 years ago, I was actually a small business owner at the time. We lived in Houston, Texas. I had owned a wedding business for 10 years. And back in the fall of 2008, Hurricane Ike hit the Gulf Coast. And with that hurricane went my business, my small business, downturn of my small business, as well as the Houston economy. We went into full-blown recession time. Many of you are probably very familiar with that time. And I very quickly needed a solution to a couple of big bills that my family was being faced with. Both of our boys were in occupational therapy at the time, to the tune of about $1,500 a month. And insurance didn't cover it. And this mom was going to do whatever it took to be able to keep my boys in that occupational therapy. We also had recently added a master bedroom addition to our home and taken out a home improvement loan, not knowing that the recession was going to hit. So all of a sudden I was like stressed, worried about a couple of bills. And I'm a problem solver. I was not going to sit around and fret and worry. And so I got introduced to an opportunity and I thought, it's jewelry, seems simple, looks like fun. I might as well try it. And so I got started, and not only did I fall in love with the business, but I fell in love with what it could offer others. And so about a year into that, well, first of all, within a month or two, I was quickly earning that $3,000 a month I needed to cover those two bills. So I quickly had a solution to my problem, which had me sleeping a lot better at night. But within several months, I realized that it was an opportunity that was incredibly lucrative and would be much more family friendly for me with 3 young children than the small business I had had for 10 years. So I ended up closing that business and pursued this with full-time focus. While at my first company, I rose to the top of that compensation plan. I was the first in the company to rise to the top of that compensation plan. I had a team of thousands, and over that 10-year period, I feel like I was able to make an impact in many, many people's lives. Less than 5 years ago, I decided that if I was going to pursue my passion for another decade or 2 or longer, I wanted to be able to partner with the best and so that I could offer the best. And back in April of 2018, I partnered with Park Lane Jewelry, a company that has blown me away. So let me first tell you and answer that question. Why do I feel that direct selling is the best business for someone looking for flexibility? I've been a small business owner. I've worked in corporate America for 12 years, and I've now been in the direct selling space for 15 years. And I can tell you, hands down, there is no better business for someone that wants flexibility, wants to be able to design a life without limits, wants to be able to be at the activities that are important to them, wants to be able to work and schedule their business around their family's life versus having to schedule their family around their business. So for that reason alone, I feel like this profession is better than any other business opportunity that one could pursue. I also love that with this business, once you learn how to do the business for yourself, you then teach others how to do what you learned how to do. And not only can you leverage your time, but you can leverage your income. And that's where you can really build a life that allows you to live without limits. And that's what we've been able to do in designing the life that we now live, where my husband works remotely, I work remotely, and we can live in 2 different parts of the country and still be able to do business as usual. So for that reason alone, I feel this profession is priceless. Outside of that, I love that you can join this business and be earning income in your first month. I love that it's something that you can pick up and put down as often as you need to. I love that there are no risks, that you can has easy entry. You can get in for just a little bit and give the business a try to be able to then make an educated decision if it's something you want to continue doing and build to be even greater. I love that you can meet, or the opportunity can meet you exactly where you are. If you're looking for only a community and a place to be around like-minded people that lift you up and fill your cup, this industry is amazing. If you're looking to meet other women that have similar interests and love style and fashion, this industry is amazing. Direct selling can be so many things to so many people. And for that reason, I love this profession. I will tell you, having been a small business owner for 10 years and building a very successful business and building a direct selling business for 15 years and building an uber successful business, I have earned 10 times in the direct selling space what I was ever able or would have ever been able to do as a small business owner. So that is one of the many reasons why I love this profession. Now, why do I love the jewelry category? I will say jewelry is all I know, but this is what attracted me to jewelry in the beginning. And this is why I've stayed in this category for 15 years. It's simple and it's fun. And this is the thing. Most that join this profession are doing it around an already very busy life. Many have another job. Some have more than one job. Most or many have families, have children, have activities, have other responsibilities. And when you're going to be plugging into a side business that you do on the side of everything else in your life, it needs to be simple. And it needs to be fun, because there are lots of things that we have to do in life that are not fun. Why would you add something in that also is not fun. So I love jewelry because it's simple and fun, but I also love it because it's a consumable product. People tell me often, I want to be with a business that offers a consumable product. That's smart. Jewelry is a consumable product. Fashion is consumable. People for hundreds of years in the past and hundreds of years in the future will always be updating their fashion, updating their wardrobe, updating their accessories, updating their shoes. It's what we do. I'm wearing a new cute little ivory mock turtle sweater from Target. Last thing I needed in my closet was another sweater, but show me something cute, show me a great price. I bought it in 2 colors. That's what women do. And so fashion is a consumable product. And when you have when you carry a line of jewelry that is incredibly affordable, that offers all sorts of styles and all sorts of price points, it is something that people are constantly coming back and adding to their collection. So for that reason, I love jewelry. Also, it's very portable. I packed all my jewelry up in a small carry-on that I carried on to the plane to be up here for the month that we're here in Vermont. I'll take it all back with me and go back to Texas in a couple weeks. And I've been able to run my business here seamlessly for the last 4 weeks without any effort at all. You can pop up at a coffee shop. You can do a vendor event. You can, take the jewelry to meet a couple of friends. You can obviously set it up in someone's home if you want. That's how I built my business the first 12 years. But ever since COVID hit and the pandemic, I personally pivoted my business and I started doing everything online. And I have not done an in-home jewelry party since March of 2020. So these are just a few of the reasons why I love jewelry. Lastly, you are a walking advertisement. I will just plug that as well. There is never a day that I do not leave in my jewelry where someone doesn't compliment me on my earrings, my ring, my bracelet stack, something, and it gives me an opportunity to open the conversation to talk about the fact that I work with a jewelry company. So now, why Park Lane Jewelry? Well, there's a lot of reasons why I partnered with Park Lane Jewelry less than 5 years ago, but let me tell you a little bit first about the history of our company. We just celebrated 67 years in business, 67 years. For more than 5 decades, 6 decades, the company has been successful in helping women not only live their lives, but thrive in their lives. The company was started in 1955 by Shirley and Art Levine, our founders, and they went on to build a company that is now in 15 countries. Our company is still family owned and operated. About 20 years ago, 3 of their 8 children, so 3 of their boys, bought the company from mom and dad, from Shirley and Art, and are still running it to this day. So now essentially Park Lane is being run by the 2nd and 3rd generation. Why is it important that it's a family company? Well, it's important that it's a family company because we, as the stylist representative, we are like their extended family. This is all they know and all they've lived and all they've breathed for 60 years. And so there are no investors. The company is debt-free, cash-rich, own all of our buildings. It's not about the money for them. Their fortune was made decades ago, all right? They are here to literally make an impact in the world. And we truly feel like family being here at Park Lane. As far as all the other reasons why Park Lane is such an amazing company, let's talk about the product for a moment. What I love about this line is that it is a full service jewelry line. You've got every style, every price point to fit and meet every demographic in every part of not only this country, but 14 other countries. Why is that important to me? Well, number one, I have my own personal business where I do parties, and I love that I can have, hostesses, grandmother or great grandmother shopping with me and have jewelry to offer them that they love. Or I can be hosting with a grandmother who has her daughter and her granddaughter and her nieces and her aunts and her sisters all shopping and finding things that they love. I love that I have something for every customer. And this is the thing. While there's a few people in the world that don't wear jewelry, everybody buys jewelry, because if you don't wear it, you're buying it as a gift for someone else. So it is a product that is consumed by billions of people all across the world. In addition to that, it's also important to me that we have a very diverse product selection, whether it's boho, whether your style is boho or classic or blingy or bold. I want to be able to help any person at any stage of their life be able to also build a successful Park Lane business. And when you're 20 something, getting started in this business, you're going to be starting with your network that is likely also 20 something. And we need to have product that it will appeal to that market and that network as she works to grow and expand her business. Just like when we have someone in their 60s or 70s getting started with Park Lane, her network is also going to be very different. And we want to have jewelry that will speak to her network and her market to set her up for success. So it is smart business to have a very diverse collection. And often you will see, if you are familiar with the industry at all, often you will see companies diversify, where they will get into different product categories. Like maybe they, started in skincare and then they're adding in a completely different product category, like hair care, or maybe they started in jewelry and then they're adding in all sorts of other categories, clothing, skincare, etc. When this happens, I found my experience was it doesn't simplify the business. It actually makes it a lot harder, and you don't actually end up earning more income. Often you end up earning less because you're having to invest in all the different types of product, and it's just hard. It's way harder. Park Lane keeps this business incredibly simple. We do jewelry. We do it really well. So for that reason, Park Lane has been amazing. Now let's talk about our customer buying plan. This is what blows our customers away. Had a party a couple nights ago, and most of the customers had never shopped Park Lane before. They couldn't believe that when they paid regular price for 2 items, they then got to select 4 items for half off. Like, that blew their mind. And oh, by the way, they could also pick out any item on the website up to $200 and spend $30 on it that night. That also blew them away. Like, our customer plan is crazy. It's why we have so much repeat business, because people work hard for their money and they want to put their money where they feel they are getting a great value. In addition to an incredible customer plan, our host plan blows hostesses' minds. When you share this jewelry with your friends and family and you have 10 friends shop, you're getting a $400 shopping spree. That's crazy. You could have 10 friends buy a pair of $30 earrings and you're getting a $400 shopping spree. Like, I'm not kidding. Shirley Levine, our founder, believed very early on that if it weren't for our hostesses, we would not have a business, because they are who invite us into their homes. They are who invite us to meet their network of their friends and family. And so she wanted to create a 5-star program that spoiled our hostesses rotten. And that's exactly what we do. And this is the thing. Hostesses want to host because they know they're sharing this gorgeous jewelry that their friends are going to be able to get such a great deal on. And that makes them really happy. It's like when you walk into a boutique and they've got a great sale, what do you want to do? You want to tell all your friends. Well, that's how our hostesses feel. They want to tell their friends. Outside of the customer plan and the host plan, our compensation plan would blow your mind. We pay more than any other company out there that I'm familiar with. You can earn anywhere from 30 to 50%, depending on what career rank you are here. And one of the things that's different at Park Lane is, with a lot of companies, you have to sell a certain amount to earn a higher percentage. Not at Park Lane. At Park Lane, your percentage is based on your career title. And as you move up the ranks, you earn a higher percentage commission on your personal sales. So myself, for example, I earn 45 to 50% of everything that I sell. And That is significant, and it adds up quickly. And the party that I did on Monday night was about $1,500. So you do the math on that. I earned 45 to 50% of that $1,500. It's significant. All right. In addition to that, we have a Mercedes car plan where you can qualify for a Mercedes as early as the first career rank with our company. We have over 150 Mercedes car earners within our treasure tribe. 150 in less than 5 years. And what's even cooler about that is you actually don't have to go out and get the Mercedes if you don't want to. You can take the cash bonus instead each month. It is your choice. I personally opted in and have the Mercedes and drive a Mercedes and love that it's paid for monthly by Park Lane. But we have many, maybe their children are younger and they need a minivan. Maybe they live in a part of the country where they need more of a sport utility, whatever. So it's your choice what you want to do with it. And I love that. We also take 2 company trips a year. We went to Aruba just recently in September. And in February, we will be going to Kona, Hawaii. I've never been to Kona, so I'm super excited about that. In less than 5 years that I've been here, I've earned trips to, I'm going to run through them with you. Greece, Italy, St. Martin, a Royal Caribbean cruise, Bermuda, Ireland, Key West, Aruba. That's 8 trips that I have earned in less than 5 years, 8 trips. Plus I've earned Kona, which I'll be going to in February. And then just last night, I earned our next trip to Cabo, which will be happening next September. And we are still in that earning period. We just walked into our final month of earning Cabo. And I'm going to tell you what, my first trip that I earned with Park Lane, I earned in my first 5 weeks. We have 5 weeks in November. You could join today and potentially earn that trip to Cabo, which will be happening next September. I did it. So if I did it, others can do it as well. We've had others come and do it in just as short a time as well. So these are just a few of the perks that I love about Park Lane. Oh, last one I didn't mention was our Rich Rewards program, which means free jewelry. And a lot of it. You can earn over $1,100 in free product every single month, over $1,100 every single month. And guess what that means? You're getting to keep more commissions in your pocket versus having to constantly invest and getting new pieces. So I love that my stylists come in, they use their Rich Rewards or their free jewelry that they earn to build up their collection. And then when they're doing their parties and the commissions they're earning, they are keeping in their pocket for themselves, or then redistributing that income into their communities, into the causes that are near and dear to their heart, into their churches, into opportunities and experiences for their families. And that is what I feel true empowerment is. My mission is to help women make a difference in their lives and design a life without limits. And I am able to use Park Lane as the best partner on the planet to be able to pursue that mission and help women achieve that. Lastly, I've hit why the profession, why jewelry, why Park Lane. And now the last thing I will touch on is why now? Well, I entered this profession 15 years ago in this exact same month. I think it is the best time to get started because we're walking into the holiday season. All of your friends and family are going to be shopping for holiday gifts and going to holiday events where they are looking for fun, sparkly things to add to their collection. And they're going to be shopping somewhere else, or they could be shopping with you. It gives you a great time. It's a great time to try the business on. And if you love it, we're going to help you do as much or as little as you want with it. And if you find it's not for you, you've lost nothing. You've gained a whole lot of gorgeous jewelry and a new skill. And you can pat yourself on the back that you've tried something and didn't let fear stop you from trying something. I also think that the timing is now because 2 years ago, we pivoted with COVID. And most of us within our team had been doing our businesses in person, and we had to quickly find a solution because we could no longer go into people's homes. And we created and built out an online party system that if I could enter it in contests, I know it would win contests. Like, it is an amazing party system that is turnkey, where you can join and next week have all the tools at your fingertips to do whatever you want to do with this business. We offer an app where you can download everything that you need, like in seconds. We have training daily. We offer power hours daily. We have plug and play training where you can plug in if you're not able to participate in our live events. We give you marketing, selling scripts each and every month where you can bring new and exciting and fun things to your VIP group. This is what we do. We are essentially a company within a company, and we treat this like a business. We treat it seriously. We are a believer that the best trained people will go out and build the biggest businesses. And our mission and desire with everyone that joins us is that we want to help you master the skills to be able to go and do whatever you want to do. If you just want to bring in a few $100s a month, that is awesome. You're going to be able to do that without any problem at all. If you're looking to bring in a few $100s a week, or $1,000 a week, or $5,000 a week, or $10,000 a week or more, we have people doing all of those things and more. The opportunities here are endless. Our compensation plan pays infinitely deep. And we also offer a program that is that recognizes industry experience. If you're watching and you have spent time working with another company, possibly you have been a leader with another company where you have led and mentored another team. At Park Lane here, we recognize that experience. We respect that experience. And we believe, just like in corporate America, if you were to go from company A to company B, you wouldn't enter company B in an entry-level position. You would enter at a position comparable to what you had achieved. Park Lane feels that it should be no different in this business, in this industry. So for those that are watching or are interested in learning more about our Direct Appoint program, please talk with the stylist that connected you to this video so that you can get connected with the appropriate person to get all your questions answered, to find out if this is something that would be a good fit for you. So in closing, and I didn't even mention this, but I've got 2 giveaways that I'm going to give away tonight. So I've got, this is our last week that we are featuring our pink party impression bracelet. This bracelet is absolutely gorgeous. It's 40 carats of Austrian CZs, 2 different tones of beautiful pink crystals. So pretty. 10% of the proceeds from this bracelet are going to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation this month, but I'm going to be giving away to one lucky lady a pink party impression bracelet. This is valued at over $200. I'm also going to be giving away one of my best-selling bracelets, turn around, which is our bow bracelet. This is one of our designer-inspired pieces. It's got this beautiful pave crystal hearts on it. It opens really easily here with the clasp. I love this bracelet. It looks gorgeous on. To get entered, all you need to do is comment below that you were here, leave your name, and drop one thing you enjoyed about tonight's video. Share one piece of information that was helpful, and you will get entered to win one of these 2 prizes. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out, whether it's to myself or the person that invited you. But I will leave you with this. You've got nothing to lose. You've got a whole lot to gain. I'm going to be a little bold here and say, welcome, join us. You'll be so glad that you did. And that one decision could change your life, just like it did for me, as well as many others that I work with. So thank you all. Have a great evening. Mwah! Appreciate you.